deep. Share it with me.
They'll never take me alive. I'm getting high with my 4-5. Cop don't need something, it's time to die. Even as a youngster, causing ruckus on the back of the bus. I was a fool all through high school, kicking up dust, but now I'm labeled as a troublemaker. Who can you
Welcome to another episode of the Hospitality Room. It is episode, what are we on? 120?
120.
120 right now. Episode 120, March the 22nd, 2023. I feel like we've been on another brief hiatus slightly.
Yeah, we have.
That's just, I don't know, maybe it's just me.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's been a busy month. A lot of different things going on, but definitely happy to be back. Happy that we have everybody with us. Well, the majority of people that normally are with us from time to time. We got Krabby, of course.
Yeah, what's up?
As always.
Hope everybody's doing good.
As always. And we have
Set my cap.
the wonderful, majestic Freya here.
Hey.
Hey man, but like I said, I think what we took last week off, I believe.
Yep.
You were well, I guess that's a part of your weekend recap.
It sure is.
Yeah, you before I say why, I mean that's a part of your weekend recap. So first thing first, man. Weekend recap. What'd you get into this weekend?
AAU basketball. Yep. Kaylee is playing AAU for a local team here.
Yeah.
And we traveled down to Scottsville, Kentucky, which is about 7 miles to the border, Tennessee. And Saturday was a bad day. They lost both games. And then Sunday, they won a game.
Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But see, this is more than just fun, though, for her. This is she's grinding. She's putting in work.
She is living
And she's trying to take it to the next level.
Okay.
But she's out there having fun too, though. So that's the main thing. I don't force her to do it. She wanted to do it. So hey, this is on her. I just said, I got you financially on it.
Most definitely. I feel like once your kids get to that level and they just want to have fun and they want to have a good time, as well as put in the work to do it, I think that's one of the best things about sitting back and watching your kids compete, man.
Yep.
Especially when they start to like really get into it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for her.
And we're going down to what? Powderly, Kentucky this weekend.
I don't even know what that is.
Muhlenberg County.
Oh, Muhlenberg. Okay.
Yeah.
That's out there.
Yeah.
What's that about? Hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2. No, I don't know, because it's down the Parkway. So I mean 2 hours in Hopkinsville. So that's before Hopkinsville. About an hour, probably 20 or so.
Okay. Solid.
Yep, going down there Saturday and Sunday, but I might not make it Sunday.
Oh, because you got the
I got the South Regional final at the Yum
South
Center.
Regional, man. You have to use it.
Roll Tide, baby.
Hey man, get some of those great food they have down there at the Yum Center, man. They have some great
Pizza place right across there, across 2nd Street there on Main.
They got a barbecue place over there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I know that was it Jeff Ruby's?
Well, Doc Rose is next to it, ain't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, man. Doc Rose, my joint. What's my other little shop down there, man?
There's a pizza place there on the corner, 2nd and Main.
There's also the Bourbon Kitchen down there. That's right off Whiskey Row, man.
I don't know nothing about no Whiskey Row.
Oh man, hey, let me tell y'all. If it was one thing,
I know it's all on Main Street. It's all I know.
The one thing that I do know is Whiskey Row. That's my favorite. One of my favorite spots down there. You got the Whiskey Kitchen. You got a Whiskey Southern Kitchen. You got a Hotel Distill, Doc Rose. It's a bunch of different things down there, man.
Now check that out.
Duluth. That's where I get a lot of my clothes. I like the pants.
Oh, Duluth Trading Company.
Yeah, it's down there. Get a lot of my toboggans and different things like that from Duluth. I actually got one of my grilling books from Duluth too, man. So I get a lot of my stuff. Like that. I'm very familiar with that area, man. Shout out Woo. He knows. We were down and we stay in that area. If you have not been to that Whiskey Row area, Yum Center is great, but Whiskey Row is absolutely phenomenal. So, I mean, tap into a couple things down there, though.
But looking forward to seeing the Tide play in Louisville.
She should, man. They should get that dub.
Yep. Well, play San Diego State Friday night, 6:30.
She get that dub. I don't respect
And-
San Diego State.
And in the second game, you know who the second game is?
Who's that?
Princeton.
Princeton's been playing good.
I know. Hey, and Creighton. That's gonna be a good game too.
I think Princeton will win that, man.
Yep.
But yeah.
I already been, peeping at Final Four tickets.
Did you bet Alabama?
Oh yeah.
You did that at the
Oh yeah.
casino,
At the
right?
casino that night we went. Yep.
Yeah, you should be good to go, man.
Yep.
What's the payout? You remember? You still got your ticket?
It was plus 200. So I mean that's like what the payout. I put $10 down and I get
a pretty solid
200 and
payout.
something dollars.
Pretty solid, man. It's not bad.
280.
Can't remember what it was.
It really wasn't that.
No, if I win,
Yeah,
I was
it's like
talking to
280.
him I was talking to him and another guy at the same time.
The other guy was asking questions
He was
about the
asking
fight.
a bunch
Yeah.
of questions at the same time.
Yeah. So
I can't remember what you did.
well, that's all. That's it for me. My weekend was on the road.
Man,
I was
sounds great.
between here and Scottsville. It was fun. AAU was fun.
Fred, what did you do? Was it the same thing or did you?
I didn't attend the tournament this weekend. I hung out with the
Real
kids.
piece of work.
I know. Well,
Not bad. No, that's mine. That's mine and Kaylee's thing.
I know,
I'm just
It is.
joking.
Softball's her and Kaylee's thing though.
softball is my jam, and so Kaylee really is living her best life. I'm not gonna lie. She is. She's living her best life. She's got 3 basketball teams she's playing on at the middle school, high school, and the AAU level.
Good.
And she's playing at the middle school level for softball, and she's at the rec level with softball. So I've got my hands in all of that and volunteering with the middle school and at Hardin County Schools. It's got me hopping with her
Yo, watch
Yeah.
that.
Good. That's good.
and hanging out with
Coca-Cola.
the other
Yes,
team
sir.
on the weekends. That's what we did that this weekend.
So you were just pretty chill weekend for
Yeah,
you.
hanging out with my girlfriends too. So,
Hope you guys had a great time.
we did. We had a really good time. And Morgan got to come out and hang out with us in the back. So,
What's that?
Man,
you guys came out and hang out with me and Jesse when you got
by the
back.
time you guys are taking it somewhere else. Right? You guys
I'm just sitting here, bro. I'm just hey. No,
I
I am just sitting here, man.
Me and the girls. But what I was actually looking at.
Yo, you got 3 people watching this, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just sitting here kicking it.
I'm
man.
kidding with you. I'm kidding.
Actually, what I was looking at, Antonio, was your phone over here. Like, did you set that bitch on fire?
No, man, I don't even know. Like when you have multiple kids, especially young kids,
I mean, not
Somebody's
when
been
it was.
drinking tonight.
my son he dropped my phone multiple times, and then
No, I don't. I know you all are just listening, but really, and I have not been drinking. You boy over here is an idiot. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that this thing looks like it has been run over,
it has been
stomped on, and lit
I don't know
literally
if
on
it's been-
fire.
I don't know if it's been stomped on, but it's definitely probably been run over.
I think it's been set on fire.
I'm surprised.
Probably left in the oven, left on the grill.
I'm surprised it still works.
I am surprised it still works.
Proud of it, man. I'm the type of person. I'm gonna hold on to the phone till it doesn't work anymore.
Well, it looks like it's barely it's hanging on by a thread. Like it's had my attention
That's what
since
I'm
we
doing.
got.
But
since we
Fred,
got
you can
started.
give me a phone if you want to donate a phone to the United Antonio Fund of
I'm
Phones.
gonna
You
have
can.
to. I'm gonna have to. Like, I'm feeling sorry for you for a hot minute, except for I'm afraid you're gonna send it to fire. But other than that, we did a little bit of car shopping over the weekend.
Oh
And
yeah. Oh, yeah,
we
you guys
just
went out
finally
and got the
settled.
Maserati.
I wish it was a Maserati, but we finally settled.
I wish.
We came to an agreement today, and I came home in a nice, pretty Jeep.
That sounds great, man.
What about you, man? What'd you do this weekend?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Man, listen, man. So first and foremost, we were supposed to have a track meet. It got canceled due to high winds and low wind chills or whatnot. It's been so so basically I didn't get a chance to go to the meet, but I did get a chance to kick it. One of Sheena's friends had a birthday. Happy birthday to him. I don't know if I should say his name.
Yeah,
But,
birthday, man.
Osmond, happy birthday to Osmond. I'm sure he probably won't mind. But Yeah, happy birthday to Osmond. Belated birthday. He had a birthday and we went down there and hung out. Uh, After that, we had a couple of adult beverages per se, and decided instead of driving back home, we would drive over to the legendary Coach Jackson's house. I know I can say his name because he's like 89 years old. He don't listen to podcasts. But we went to kick it with him, and because he's always like, hey, listen, if you guys are ever in Louisville, you go out to dinner, or you had a little bit too much to drink, and you don't want to drive home, come over here. I have everything, and let me tell you, man, that he has everything is an understatement. Listen, man, we went over there to stay. We ended up playing, I don't know, some game. You know, she knows a big game player, so
Yep.
he was intrigued by the game. He actually was giddy about the game. We played a couple games with him. You know the one joint with it's like a handheld. You do, I forget the name of
The
it.
Wii?
No, so it's like you have this handheld and then you pick a category and then you have to guess.
Oh.
I can't remember the name of it, but I think we played it.
Catchphrase.
I think we played it before.
I know what you're talking about. You got so many like 30
Yeah,
seconds and
Yeah,
then
I think we've played it before, like one time on the game night. But
Yeah.
but
Catchphrase or hop to?
something I can't remember the name of that thing. But we played it. He ended up when's the last time you watched Mama's Family?
man.
It's been
Long time, man.
We
That's
were
crazy. I thought about that
upstairs,
game the
man.
other
We
day.
were in his game room, right? And
Yeah.
we were playing the game, and afterwards he was like, let me show you. You gotta watch this show or something. You gotta watch this clip of this show. And so I'm thinking, all right, because when I got there, Coach doesn't have any cable.
Yeah.
And so the last time somebody came to his house, they signed him in the ESPN. So
Yeah.
he watched ESPN, and so in between he'll watch like YouTube or something.
Yep.
So I signed him into my Netflix. So I know he's burning through it right now. I already know. I can see it. I can see him watching different things. But I don't care. He's a great guy. But he was like, "Let me show you this." And I'm thinking he's about to show us like a regular show or something.
Yeah.
And he put that on, and she said this joke, and Coach laughed for a legit 2 minutes straight. Man. I mean, he was so weak, and I was like, I haven't seen this show in so long, man. Like, but it was good to kick it with him. We talked. Man, I mean, imagine not going anywhere, not having anything, and then waking up and you have everything.
Yep.
Like he had extra toothpaste, extra toothbrushes, extra deodorant, extra bath cloths, extra face wipes, extra makeup remover, extra, anything you could think of, Coach had, man. And like it was like wake up and he was like, "Oh, let's go to breakfast." And I'm like, "Oh man, nah." He's like, "Nah, let's go to breakfast." So we went out to breakfast. He took us to the cafe. That's his spot. He loves going to the cafe. I don't know if it was boring for Sheena, but we talked like track probably.
Man, you bored her to death,
Yeah,
man.
From the time we got there until we played the game, because she's just like, let's play a game. I figured she probably wanted to play a game because that's all we were talking about.
Yeah.
And then the time we left, man, it was absolutely amazing. You know, we had she had a Bloody Mary. I had a great meal down there. If you haven't been to the cafe, man, like it's
Where's that at?
shit, man.
Where's it at?
It is off of Brent Street, in Louisville.
Brent Street.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like it's not a new area, but it's like one of those areas they're trying to redo. And so it's like a lot of different things in there. There's
West End?
There's a couple of restaurants. I don't even know. I can't even tell you, man. I'd have to show you.
I know they're putting a lot of money in the West End, rebuilding the West
But it's
End.
like during Christmas time, they put like an ice rink over there.
Really?
Yeah, like it's really nice.
That'd be fun.
The first time I went with Coach. He took me,
That'd be
and it was
fun,
around
man.
Christmas time, man. Last year or year before last.
Yeah.
Because year before last when a lot of crap was going on with me.
Yep.
Coach. He would always, he took me over there, and I went out there. I was like, man, this place is great. My kids would love this. Like there's an old Forester building over there. There's a restaurant. There's a taco place. There's the cafe, which is like a brunch spot. like during Christmas time, wonderful decorations, ice skating place. It's great, man. But nah, man, outside, and then
Germantown.
yeah, nice, man, nice spot. But then we came back home. I threw some shrimp on the grill. And that was it, man. Like made this dish. I was thinking about doing this honey bourbon dish
Yeah.
with rice, but we did it a different way. And then I grilled some shrimp, and that was my Sunday, man. Chilled out, man. Good weekend. Good weekend.
does sound
Even
like a
though
good
I didn't really get a chance to do this meet. I know this weekend we got a meet coming up, but absolutely loved the weekend and had a blast, man. Like the only thing that really killed the weekend for me, I guess, would be my Kentucky Wildcats losing.
yeah.
So that was the
Sorry, man, but I have to laugh at that one.
yeah, that was the only tough thing for me, man. Like outside of that, man. Like,
I'm gonna be real with you for a second. I feel for the good people who are part of the BBN, but you assholes out there
I don't
that
feel
just
sorry for you
it's
at all.
BBN or nothing else. Man, I'm glad y'all lost.
hey, man.
I feel sorry for the good folks like you, man, that aren't dickheads. you
Yeah,
know?
man. Well, I'm a realist. I think a lot of Wildcat fans. Well, not just Kentucky
Some could say I'm
fans.
a dick about Bama, but you know what?
Nah, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna
Not really.
generalize it with just Kentucky, man. I'm gonna generalize it with everybody. There are different fan bases that go extremely hard. Kentucky's fan base goes really hard, and there are some obnoxious fans in Kentucky. But there are some
To say the least.
There are some crazy obnoxious fans in Louisville,
Bama.
Tennessee. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Tennessee, they're throwing mustard.
Yeah,
at
I mean,
people,
you can pick and choose what fan base you want to follow, and I'm pretty sure there's some crazies in there. There's some,
guaranteed. No,
it's
I'm
like-
like picking it at the BBN.
But no. I definitely think that I was happy, and call me crazy, but I was happy we beat Providence. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Hey,
So I mean, and that's a solid team. So I mean, I really feel happy that they got over the stigma of the last year's loss, and they beat Providence, and then they went down and had a game with Kansas State. Fell a little short.
hey, they made a game of it
You
though.
know what I'm saying? So, but I was happy. I was proud of them. They could have definitely beat Kansas State. It just wasn't our night, man.
Oh man, you know what though about Kentucky? Y'all got to get rid of Cal, man.
Yeah, I agree.
You're not
Cal,
gonna get rid of
Cal's
Cal.
got to go.
And
guess
Cal's
what?
not going until he's
And
ready.
every Kentucky fan that I've talked to,
How about Patino? How happy are you for Patino?
man, the Big East is back. That's
Man,
what I'm gonna say right
super
there.
happy. I'm super. Listen, man. Like I'm a huge fan of Patino, man.
Me too,
Like,
man.
and, like he's a great guy. Outside of everybody does. Nobody's perfect, man.
No,
And that's one of the things that I've been saying, man. But nobody's perfect, and I'm like, man, all this crap that's went down with Patino, everything that's happened, scandal, and then the issues with the NCAA, and then everything getting reinstated. I'm a huge fan of Patino, and I think he's a great guy.
Me
man.
too.
And I think he's gonna do a outstanding job at St. John's.
like I said, the Big East is back.
He's a New York guy. He's gonna recruit the hell out of New York. I think he's probably gonna get some of the best basketball players out of New
You
York.
might as well
Yeah, for
forget
sure.
that part of the country.
Yeah, and I think because once you get that guy who's homegrown, he's
Oh, he's a New Yorker.
and he teaches toughness and grittiness. Once he gets those four, all he needs is a couple 3 stars, maybe some 4-star guys, and then get that 1 5-star New York guy that's gonna come in there and bust it up. And that's what's gonna happen, man. He give him a year, give him 2 years, man.
But see, I'm gonna say something though. But y'all's lifetime contract to Cal.
Bullshit.
No, I mean,
Cal-
I'm gonna say
listen,
that
man. Cal,
y'all stuck.
nah,
Y'all
Cal's
got an
gonna,
anchor, man.
Cal's gonna retire.
Win.
Not
Y'all ain't gonna win nothing.
anytime soon.
Look, I'm
but
gonna say this.
he's gonna retire.
My only problem is this:
One
All right,
and
so-
doners.
the lifetime contract for one title, one title.
Yeah,
Nick Saban doesn't even have a lifetime contract.
well, I don't think he wants a lifetime contract.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is the university's not even said Here
You
is a
don't know what
lifetime.
they said, man.
Publicly.
They probably have,
Publicly.
Yeah, I was about to say they probably have
Publicly. I
I
don't.
asked them. You know
There's a
what
lot
I'm
of questions like why
Yeah.
doesn't he have one? He should have
When
one.
you look at people
Basically,
like,
he's got one now. If you think about it, because he's got one till like
twenty.
2028 or something.
It's like
That's
people-
lifetime for
it's
him.
like
He's
people
70.
like Izzo and Coach K, like those guys, like they leave when they want to leave. You
They
know what I'm
left too
saying?
early.
But what I'm saying is those are that's
Yeah.
that's what you're getting right now from Cal. Like he's gonna leave when he wants to leave, and I think he's headed out more than
Who's
what
his
people-
replacement?
I think he's headed out more than what people think.
It's not Nate Oates now. It's not Nate Oates now.
His replacement was supposed to be Kenny Payne. That's what it was supposed to be. And then Kenny went to the NBA, and then he went from the NBA to U of L.
Which
As
shout
of-
out to U of L for getting a 5-star center.
As of right now, yeah, that's a good pickup. And they got the transfer from Illinois, Sky Clark. So I mean, that's a huge thing. Watch out for U of L, man. Kenny can coach.
He got the wins at
He just
Kentucky.
needs the players.
I'm a
man.
believer in that.
No, absolutely.
I'm
Man,
a believer in that.
I'm a huge fan of Kenny, man. I'm a huge fan of Payne, man. I've been saying like the people behind the Kentucky wins have always been Orlando Antigua and Kenny Payne.
Yeah,
like-
but Cal's your
You know
recruiter.
what I'm saying? Well, Cal is a recruiter, but Orlando is too. So
That's
when-
true.
And so when Orlando left to be a head coach, and then Kenny Payne stepped up. Now Kenny left. Orlando comes back. He brings Chin with him. You know
She's
what I'm
about,
saying?
to, she's about to fall asleep over here.
So,
No.
so I mean, like when you do something like that, I don't think you have a next in line at Kentucky.
Yeah, that's true.
I think when he does decide to retire, they'll go on a coaching search. Now, here's the thing about Cal: when they do go on the coaching search, Cal's gonna have a say in who's hired next.
Yeah. Kind of like Kay picked his
Yeah.
replacement,
He's gonna have a say. Like when I listen, man. Like when I had no intent. Like this is me speaking freely and without saying any names of where I coach. But when Coach stepped down
Yep.
from cross country, I had no intentions of being the head coach of the cross country team. Not one bit. Not one iota. And I ran cross country in high school.
Until
You know what I'm saying?
until Coach threw your name out, right?
Like, when Coach was like, he had a bunch of guys, and some guys were going back and forth if they wanted to do it. And when he hit up the AD, he was just like, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna raise a bunch of money, and I'm gonna donate all this stuff to the school. But this is the person I want to be the head coach."
You got kind of forced into it.
And that's what it was, man. And then I was like, and all year when he was his last year before he left, I'd be like, I'm not doing that shit. I told him multiple times, like, I'm not doing that. Like, man, nah, you ain't taught. Like, don't get me wrong, he's taught me a lot.
Yeah.
But Coach is he delegated a lot too. So it was like when he stepped down, the only thing I knew was how to train his runners. I watched every last thing he did. I seen he wrote everything down. I seen how he did stuff. Like he's monotonous with handle things down. He's real particular on how he handles his runners, and I picked that up. Now everything else he kept slight secrets about.
Yeah.
And so this year I would hit him up and be like, "Hey man, whenever he didn't go over something with me, I would text him. Excuse me, you don't get text, but I would
I'm
call
sorry.
I would call his house phone and be like, "Hey, you didn't teach me this. You didn't tell
Generational
me
thing,
this."
man.
You know
Not
what
getting
I'm saying?
text. It's totally generational. It's funny.
And the funny thing about him, and I'm glad he taught me this way, because he'd be like, "Well, you were there," and I'm like, "Yeah, I was there, but you never said anything." Like we went out of state and we did hotel stuff. He never said anything on how to do and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was, "Hey, this is the paperwork to do it, and that's it." But he's a wonderful mentor. I picked it up. I ran. I think I talked to him a lot, and he tells me how good I'm doing, and I appreciate that. And man, special shout out to Coach, man. He's always been somebody that's been by my side. And but it's the same thing with college basketball. These coaches that have longevity in the game, they're not going to step down unless that school respects that coach. You know what I'm saying? Like You think when Saban retires, and they're not gonna listen to Saban on who's gonna be the next
No.
coach of Alabama?
Don't think for a second that they ain't already had that discussion.
Hell, Saban probably can run for governor right now, Alabama.
That is true.
I'm telling you right
You know what I'm
now. Oh, he'd be
saying?
Have you
elected
seen
too.
the t-shirts that they try
Hey,
to
check this
sell?
out. I guarantee you that Greg Byrne, who's the athletic director at Alabama, and Nick Saban already know who Nick's replacement is.
Yeah,
And I would say Nick's replacement already knows that
Yeah.
and you know who I think it is?
I'm pretty sure Nick replace is probably going to either come from the NFL or some. I mean, he's got so much range.
You know who I think it is?
Who's that?
Lane Kiffin.
I don't know. I think Lane. I don't know. Actually, Lane would take
Lane
it.
Kiffin.
He would take it. He'd come back.
I guarantee
He would come back.
You think he'd leave?
He'd
If
leave
you
in a
don't,
minute.
if you don't think he would leave Ole Miss or
he
Alabama,
knows what Alabama has. He'd
He's-
leave in
yeah.
a minute. He'd
I'll
leave in a
guarantee
second.
you. especially when it comes to
Well,
money.
Let me ask you this, fellas. Now that we are leading into the next stage of our NCAA tournament, who do you think is going to win? Like tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I hope Tennessee
That's
wins.
a good segue, Fred. Good job.
You know, hey, you ain't gonna hear this much out of me, Antonio. But I really want Tennessee
You want
To-
Tennessee to beat
to
Florida
beat
Atlantic?
the heck out of Florida Atlantic.
You know who
You know why though, don't you?
was that?
The other night when Florida Atlantic played, they were playing Fairleigh Dickinson, who was a 16 seed, by the way.
Don't disrespect Fairleigh Dickinson.
Yo, they totally disrespected them. Hey, at the end of the game, they're up huge, whatever, or not huge, but it was mathematically impossible. It was over. You know what I'm saying? So they were trying to just dribble the ball out. Well, then this dude runs up and tries to do a 360,
I seen that.
and then he missed it, and the whole arena starts booing him.
Of course, because he's
Because he's a
a
jackass.
jerkwad.
Yeah, and then like one of the coaches or whatever on staff is waving at the other team, like, bye. Really, you tough guy? You waving at a 16 seed?
Don't.
Come on, man. Tennessee's gonna mop the floor with you. Hey,
Yeah,
shout out
man.
Tennessee, go
Hey,
Big
man,
Orange.
You can't say
Hey,
that, man. You can't
Go
say that.
Big Orange. I'm just telling you right
You
now.
can't say
This is the
that.
only time I'm gonna say it. Go Big Orange.
There's a lot of teams.
I want FAU's ass to get
There's
beat.
a lot of teams that I'm completely surprised at, and one of them's FAU. All right.
Hey,
So I didn't.
go Big Orange.
But I will say this: March 24th, San Diego State versus Alabama. I'm pretty sure you
Roll Tide.
You got to get Alabama.
That's gonna be a no contest there.
Princeton, 15 seed worth.
Shout out
Creighton.
to my girl, Jacob's girlfriend. She's been a
She's going to
Princeton. I'm going Princeton.
Yo,
for her.
I'm going
She
Princeton.
Is she going to Princeton?
Hey, no.
No.
Ava put Princeton in her Final Four.
She
Oh.
put Princeton in her Final Four, and Jacob can't believe that somebody would do that.
Let me
And so-
follow up and see how
Listen,
many.
man, let me tell you. I had Princeton losing to Missouri in my bracket. So I was
Just-
surprised.
So just because I would like to see Princeton do well.
Well, hell, they're shooting a three. They're shooting the skin off that ball and with the three, so they should watch out, man.
I just texted him. I'm gonna see how many teams she has left.
I'm pretty sure if I said it, I think I told you.
Now, granted,
I'm pretty sure
she-
Princeton. I'm thinking Princeton might beat Creighton. Man.
They're,
They
All right,
got a
Princeton.
They got a pretty good chance.
Princeton's the only one that she has left.
So I'm
Princeton's
going-
gonna beat Creighton, but they're gonna lose to Alabama though.
now
Well, I'm
I'm-
just saying.
Yeah.
I feel like they
It's
got a
fine.
chance.
Well, they're gonna get beat. by
Florida
Alabama.
Atlantic, and Tennessee, man. Who you got?
Tennessee.
I've already said that one.
I'm gonna go with Florida Atlantic.
What?
I like the underdog.
Oh, man, the way they acted towards a 16
Okay,
seed.
here's a good one:
Nah.
Gonzaga and UCLA. Because it's
UCLA.
UCLA, man. Gonzaga's.
I mean, Gonzaga
Overrated.
usually is always
Yeah, man.
overrated.
man.
Overweighted.
Overweighted.
They're all overweighted. Those
Yeah.
overweighted bastards over there.
That's right.
Overrated. But
Michigan State, Kansas State.
No, K-State.
I'm gonna go K State too, man. I'm actually surprised Michigan State's still in there. I thought Marquette would get up on them,
Yep.
and that didn't happen. Who we get?
Arkansas
Miami.
and UConn.
Okay,
Hold on, what?
Arkansas.
and
you,
UConn.
I'm gonna go with Arkansas.
Woo
SEC,
pig.
man. Gotta go with SEC, man.
Yeah, Woo Pig Suey.
Miami versus. Why is Miami still in this thing?
Because they won, man.
Versus Houston.
Jesus, man.
Who they beat the other night?
Indiana.
Yeah, because look, typical Indiana.
I mean,
Look,
they didn't just beat them; they beat them 85-69. Man.
yeah, let me explain what happened with Indiana this year. anytime Indiana won a decent game, they turn around and lost the next one. So, yeah, there's that.
I never go for Indiana.
So Miami's playing who?
I hate him with a passion.
Houston.
Oh, the two party cities of the world.
The U.
I will go to each city to party in either one of them.
Xavier.
I picked Miami. Who you got?
But I'm gonna go with Houston.
Houston. That's a
Man.
good pick.
Shout out.
Well,
Xavier.
interesting pick. Not good. Interesting.
Shout out to Yaya.
Xavier in Texas.
Oh, Texas. Texas is gonna be in the Final Four.
Well, Texas is number 2 and Xavier.
You gonna go?
That don't matter.
I'd go with Xavier.
At this, hey, hold
I'm
on.
going with
At this
Xavier.
stage, the only thing that matters is nothing when it comes to seeding. Now,
I'm going with Xavier.
I'm gonna go with Xavier.
Hate the Longhorns
I'm going Texas.
and everything.
Big.
I'm with you on that one, Antonio.
Everything they come with. I hate them. Their passion.
Well, guess what? They're coming to the SEC here next year.
Yeah, I hate them even.
This is their last Big 12 year. Just saying.
I'm surprised to see UConn in this. You say UConn and Arkansas. I'm surprised to see
Arkansas.
UConn in this thing, man.
Is there any more teams left?
No, that's it.
That's it, man.
What's your thoughts on NIT?
I haven't
Of its
even
existence.
looked at NIT, man.
No, its existence.
How's
think
Vandy
it's-
doing over there?
I don't know. All I know is I don't think it should
The
exist.
NIT is
I want Vandy to win that thing if they ain't still in it, man.
The
You don't like the NIT?
is the
man?
participation
No, man.
trophy to the NCAA.
There's a
tournament.
lot of people in the NIT that probably should be in the NCAA tournament.
I'll tell you what, I lost some respect for North Carolina.
Did they accept a
No,
bid?
man, they turned that down. They're like, nope, don't think so. But here's the
Do you
thing.
feel like it's
I
a
think-
participation trophy? To
I
the
think it's a waste of
tournament?
time. I think you either
I don't. I like it. I like it.
it's like look, it's like bowl games of football, okay? Like people whose teams are going 500, the magic number is 6 college, 6 out of 12. You get 6 wins, you're bowl eligible. You get a bowl, you get rewarded for mediocrity. You should not get rewarded.
Participation? You get a participation.
That's exactly what it is. You shouldn't get if you don't make the NCAA 68 field of 68, you just your season's done.
I
That's
listened
what it
to
should
a-
be.
I listened to a podcast that said that they were another podcast that was talking about it being a participation trophy to the.
We don't speak about other
NCAA.
podcasts on this podcast.
No, we
Very
don't.
sorry.
Except
sorry.
Abby's.
Yeah,
That's the only one.
Very sorry.
we're just coming
Although I
back very
found it
soon.
very interesting.
I don't even talk about the Kelsey Brothers one. I'm just saying. You
There's
know,
only one
even though I
podcast-
just did, I'm not.
There's only one podcast that I really like pay attention to.
Yeah.
There's only one.
Besides ours.
I'm not gonna say it, but there's only one.
What else you got?
I'm trying to look at this. Y'all got me interested in this NIT, man. Who's still in
I
the NIT
did
right
read
now?
a very interesting article.
Oregon and Wisconsin were playing last night. And
Is Vandy still in this thing?
I don't know.
I was
Look
brought
up the
to a
bracket.
very interesting
I feel like
article.
Vandy should win this thing, man.
Say what?
I really feel like they should win it, man. They're tough.
But to win the NIT though?
I think I'm sorry, man. I just think they're tough, man. Like the last few games of the season, of course they beat Kentucky, and that's not the reason why I'm saying it. I just feel like they're a tough team. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
gonna make me pick up my mic.
Ooh, Oregon got beat. They got
Yeah, see, what
Vandy's still in. They're playing tonight.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Actually, it's already over. Hold up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see here.
Don't disrespect Vandy. Don't
What
do
was
that.
the score of the Vandy basketball game?
The score
Sorry
of
for all the
Vandy game.
feedback tonight.
Vanderbilt lost
Folks.
67 to 59 today against Alabama Birmingham.
Yeah,
UAB.
man, that's what I'm talking about.
UAB won.
Oh, UAB won?
Yeah,
Dang, man.
by 8.
I
So
don't
it's,
believe that. Hey, I don't believe
hold
that.
on. What was the score of the Cincinnati Utah Valley game?
Utah Valley.
Currently, Cincinnati is trailing Utah Valley 46 to 44 in the second half.
Utah Valley's coached by a Kentucky player. Did you know that?
Who?
I forget his name.
Mark Pope?
Yeah.
He's. I want to say because he's from Utah.
Yeah, man.
Is it Mark Pope for real?
He plays for Kentucky, man. You know that?
Mark Pope played for Kentucky.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
said he's a UK guy, man.
No, I know that, but you said Utah State's coached by Kentucky, and I said who? Mark Pope?
No, I'm saying they're being coached by Kentucky. He's a
Yeah.
Kentucky player.
By Mark Pope, right? Because he's I know he's from Utah.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're on the same
Mark
page.
Pope to me is Kentucky. Mark Pope is, you probably know him because he's from Utah. I know him just because.
No, I know him from Kentucky when he played Kentucky. Hey, he's back. Hey,
He acts like he's
that's-
from Utah, but he's
yeah,
not
that's
from
that's the way
Utah.
he, that's the way he
I know
said
him
it now.
from,
No,
like,
no, no,
Yeah,
Utah.
you mean Mark
no.
Pope from Utah?
I'm from Kentucky,
No,
so I know
man.
the name Mark
Shit.
Pope.
Mark
No,
Pope-
listen. Yo,
Back in my days when I was on the Oregon Trail and I traveled through Utah.
Back when I was hanging backpacking through Utah. Come on, man. Nah, I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying. Nah, the NIT, man. I like the NIT.
not me.
I mean, it doesn't bring the same. You already know it doesn't bring the same relevance of the actual tournament, but
It
I
doesn't
feel
bring
like
the same excitement.
I feel like the teams that didn't make the tournament, I feel like it gives them a chance to prove why that they should be in the tournament. Like those guys, not the whole the freaking field in the NIT. Just a couple, like the couple teams that I'm like, man, why ain't they get in? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because look at this. I mean, look.
there's some solid teams in
So
there, man.
moving on, I found
Hold
an
on.
article.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. No interest to me. That's what it means.
Yeah.
No interest to me. All right. TOME to me. No interest in me. Hey, look at this. Santa Clara, Sam Houston, Alcorn, Eastern Washington,
Man, there's no wrong with
Hofstra.
Santa Clara. Hofstra's a pretty good team, man. Hold on, man. Don't
Garbage.
disrespect Hofstra.
Utah Valley.
Utah Valley's
Garbage.
solid, man. Shout out to Utah Valley.
Yo, Moorhead.
Shout out to
Garbage.
Moorhead.
Look, UAB. Garbage.
That's what we need in our life. Moorhead.
Michigan.
Exactly.
Garbage.
Whoa.
Because I mean, look,
Whoa.
Michigan's in there. Hold on, Vanderbilt, garbage.
Randall's pretty solid, man.
Wisconsin, garbage. Oregon,
solid, too.
garbage.
Now the thing is I really respect those teams, those last few teams that you said. The Wisconsin and the
Yeah, I respect Wisconsin and Michigan and
I would-
Vanderbilt. And UAB. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
I think those programs they just had everybody has
Moorhead.
down year. Hell, if Kentucky didn't make the tournament this year, they'd have been in the NIT, and I'd be watching the NIT. So.
Would you be watching?
Bama's been in the NIT, and I watched it. Time out. No,
When
Bama's
Alabama
been-
was
hey,
in those teams.
Avery Johnson took us to NIT, and look,
Shit,
I already know.
I watched that
Okay.
shit, man. Like when Kentucky was in there, I watched it. I didn't care, man. That's my team. I got to watch wherever they at. Hell, they was in another tournament.
I know,
watched
but
that
still,
shit.
I think it's by that time though. If you don't make the field of 68, it's time to pack it up and start recruiting. At that
But
point, it's baseball season.
when you do win the NIT, it is pretty special. So the team that does win NIT,
yo,
they're solid.
do they put a banner up
I think
Yeah.
they do
for
put
winning
NIT.
the NIT?
Yes.
They put a banner up.
Don't you pay
NIT
attention in the gyms?
There's an NIT
There's
banner.
NIT
Yeah.
championship banners in the gym.
Hey man,
Where?
you think they go? Hold on.
Hold
Time out.
on.
Time out. You think they're gonna diminish a championship and not hanging up if your school wins?
I know somebody's got a national championship in their school. I'm not saying the school's name, but the school.
That
It's
is
not a
fact.
national championship. though.
Yes.
No. That's how
I'm just saying the NIT. I would put an NIT banner up if
Hey.
I won the NIT.
I'm talking about
The
a
school
high
that
school.
we went to
I mean, I
doesn't.
get what you're saying. I'm just saying.
I had to throw that out there real quick.
I'm just saying I would put up an NIT banner. You know what I'm saying?
What you would?
if my college and my university went to the NIT and they won it, yeah. You think if Kentucky?
I mean, they're
won,
going
and
to, but I mean,
they
it's
would
just-
definitely throw it up, man.
Hold on, Kentucky, a blue
Kentucky-
But
blood,
I'm sure that
That's-
they.
a blue
Man,
blood
they
would
would
put
have
a.
there.
they would put a championship banner. They would put.
Have they ever won an NIT?
I don't even.
I know they've been in it, but I
They
mean,
hadn't been in the NIT.
really though, NIT used to be the tournament.
I don't know.
The NIT, I do know that.
Look it
I'm,
up.
I'm pretty sure the NIT used to be the tournament, and then they started the whole NCAA tournament.
Man, so
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
so what
What did you find out, Freya?
There's an article out there that have been brought to my attention not too long ago that I think is worth paying attention to.
Oh man, we're going from sports to
she's
to,
trying
to
go
her
sports.
article. She's wanting to. That's a big.
Yeah.
I thought we was
Well,
gonna
we're
get
going to make a
NFL
major
Lakers.
jump.
Well, we can do
You
that.
guys ready to make a major jump?
I've been making major jumps my whole life.
I hear you.
Man convinced of removing condom without consent during sex in Netherlands. First stealthy trial.
First of all, did anybody read this article?
No,
I sent this.
I skimmed the article.
So I sent this article to Wooten, and he was very interested. He was very interested because I was like, "Hey, man, there was a couple articles that I sent, and I was like, what do you think about this?" And then he was
Look,
like,
the man was acquitted of a rape charge because it was ruled that the sex was consensual, but now he's convicted of removing it without consent during sex.
Hey man, y'all
Hey.
understand, y'all don't understand
First
how
of all,
crazy this
WTF?
is,
I mean,
man.
we're in the Netherlands, so I'm kind of.
What if
like,
he had AIDS? That's criminal charges.
Yeah.
Knowingly spread AIDS is criminal.
Here's the thing. Can you not? I was like I read the story, but it wasn't like in depth, right?
They're ordering him to pay damages
So here's my question,
to the victim.
and maybe it's a silly question. Could she not feel the difference? Did she not know the condom was off?
Oh, well,
You get what I'm saying?
she should know.
Because you
there
know
is a
difference. You know that
difference.
you know there's a difference between
In my opinion, there's a
latex
difference.
and then actual friction and skin. and
Sorry.
whatnot. You get what I'm saying?
Well, for me, there's a definite
You get what I'm
difference.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
man. You just
like,
a friction.
You know what I'm saying? Like, did she not know he removed it? You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a point where she's like, hold on a minute, the latex is gone. I mean, she's got to think that.
He had to
right?
whip it out, like pull it out to remove it.
Well, I
So,
think
you know.
he did it while he was in. It was while he was in the act too, wasn't it? Like, he
Yeah,
was-
it said
Oh.
like they have it
out,
well,
grab
and-
off, and back in.
Yeah.
And did you
Ooh.
know, like in 2021,
Wow.
California lawmakers made the state the first in the United States to outlaw this what they call stealthing.
But
There's a term for it.
women,
is. It's
women
to
know when
outlaw
women know when that
stealthing,
thing ain't on,
making
man.
it illegal to remove a
tell
condom
you
without
guys.
obtaining verbal
Let me
consent.
tell you guys something.
Yikes.
When I was
That's rape, if you ask me.
well,
If you ask me, that's rape. That's
And
a
the
form,
victim can
or at least some sort of a sexual assault.
And the victim
Have you-
can
have you
sue
ever
the
done that?
perpetrator for damages.
Hell no, man. No.
I've got buddies
Including
that
punitive damages.
I've got buddies that I'm not gonna say their name. I've got buddies when I was in the service that in our young buck times
Yeah.
that they were like they took it off.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never done that. That's
But those girls knew that they took it. That's why I said there's no way she didn't know that it was off.
I mean,
Like it's just a difference, man. There's a feeling different.
I mean, yeah, but I never did that.
Shit, I mean,
Well, in the
have
separate-
you ever been there and it's fell off? People, and why are you doing it?
Rip.
Well,
Or rip or
broke or something like you can't tell it that shit ripped or broke.
No, man. With her, I was like, yo, it ripped.
Well, I'm
She's
saying,
like, keep going.
you get what
So
I'm
like,
saying?
okay,
Well,
keep going.
What I'm saying, you feel the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
so-
know it's gone.
I mean, that's a different type of trial, man. Like, I don't know if I'd be a good person to be on that
Mm.
because I'd be one of those people that's sitting on
On
the jury and like, I don't know about this, guys. Like, I've
Hung jury.
had sex, and
Hung
I can
jury.
tell you, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
hey, no pun intended, but a hung jury.
well, I mean, somebody on that jury has to be like, hey, man, we've all had sex. How do all of us know what it feels like to have a condom on and to have a condom off? Both ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
I would say that
You got,
sometimes
you got the nun over in the corner. It's like,
no,
no.
absolutely not. What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. And then you got the priest over it says, yeah. And he's like, whoa, what do you mean?
Or the nun could be like, yeah, I like it raw. You never know, man. You never know these days. These new age
Sorry.
nuns, you know what I'm saying? So,
I don't want to make her mad.
Well, the one study that I found very interesting that is like in 2017, the Yale study found that both men and women have been found victims of stealthing.
Men.
wow.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
you know, women have been not been known, but I've heard and seen stories about women poking holes in condoms.
yikes.
to get pregnant on purpose.
to get pregnant on
Yikes.
purpose. And-
Yeah.
Yikes.
Or I've actually when I'm gonna tell this story. When I was young
Entrapment.
in the army, my first year when I came home, I was with a nice young lady.
Mm-hmm.
She took it off when we were having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like she took it off.
Yeah, but
And I felt her take it off.
and
I didn't give a shit.
I guarantee you didn't. I was gonna say, and
You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no, to me, like, if I was on this jury, I'd be like, you mean to tell me that when did she know that you have to have known it was coming. It was off at some point in time.
I would say though, I guess it would
What if-
depend on the style or the type or something along those lines. that
Here's
maybe,
a valid thing. And you serve like I did, and in the service, I don't care what branch you're in. There is no consent when this has occurred. What if she's intoxicated?
She was incredibly
And she may not know that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So because according to the military, there is, and I agree with the military on this one. If they're intoxicated, there is no consent.
I feel like that
pretty
there's
heavy.
not in the article. There's not enough.
Pretty heavy. That's why I was saying it's not enough.
There's not
information in
enough
the article.
information
Yeah.
to
For it
go
to make-
around
yeah, it's
to
not.
to make a
'Cause-
whole.
If
Judgment
she's
on it.
intoxicated, to me that's sexual assault or a rape charge.
Yeah.
What'd you close your lid
My
for?
computer died.
Oh
Sorry, guys.
no, I've seen it spinning on the screen here.
No
So
longer, no more video for me.
Phrase out.
My video is off. My audio is.
but you know what I mean. That put different perspective on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, when I first read this, I was just like, it caught my eye because the only reason why it caught my eyes because it's like really, like, I'm one of those guys. It's like, for real,
What I said when I first read it, I said, "You got to be kidding me!"
there's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like in my head, it was like, I gotta read this just because it was like, how, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I mean, I guess it's possible. Just like remember we read that one case where the female raped the guy.
Yeah. And me, you, and Wooten all said that was rape.
It is rape, but it's like
She was bigger.
It's the same type of story.
Yo, she was bigger than him.
Yeah, man. If you bigger than me, and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do, man. Just sit there, let her have me.
Man, I'm going to hell for laughing. I shouldn't be laughing at that.
I mean, you can't
It's
do
not
it.
funny,
It's
but
not
I
funny.
mean, it
Hold
does
on, let me
happen.
clarify
Like
this.
if
It is not funny.
We had that discussion before, man. But
It's how Antonio said it is what made me laugh. I'll just be clear about
that's
that.
it, man. Like you can't do anything. Like
Golly, man.
it's rape. It's definitely rape.
For sure it is.
We've talked about it, but it's just like, hey, what are you gonna do?
But it's like he didn't fight back though. That dude's like
But maybe
That article was
maybe
a little
he
weird.
couldn't-
that
did
was a
fight
weird
back.
one. He didn't fight back.
He
maybe he did.
The article I think was pretty clear on that one that he did not fight
I don't
back.
think he just was like he just let her do it because
He figured it was
she
easier. or
kept,
something.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Midway changed his mind.
It's like what 85% of people that are having sex, they really don't want to do it.
Hey,
They're already there. Clothes are off. Might as well. That's pretty much how the story was.
that's
like,
basically how it was written.
that's how it was written.
And it was
like,
in England too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't know what's going on with in the UK, man. There's a ton of stuff going on in the UK, man. Like y'all got you guys are free spirits
See,
over there, man.
over in the UK, they say, "Oh, America's got a gun problem." Well, maybe, but they got a knife problem.
Yeah, it's
They do have a
stabbing
knife
stuff,
problem.
stabbing.
People are slitting throats and
Well, I
in
mean, that's where
London.
Jack the Ripper came from. So,
Oh yeah, Jack the Ripper.
yeah, but it was hooks. I'm sure. Like
well,
Man.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like,
you know,
They got a
He
really
did
good
stab a
movie
bunch
about
of
Jack the
people.
Ripper, man.
they never found out who it was, but I think it was a doctor.
Of course, it was a doctor.
he knew
Based
what
on
he
how
was
they-
doing.
Dissected the bodies.
You
The way that he did that.
Do you guys know how he killed his victims?
I would prefer not to.
I want to know.
Particular way he killed his victims. Particular way he cut them. Particular way, all that. I'll let you guys do some research on that, and then we'll talk
I'll
about
do
it.
some
later.
research.
All right. Even
You
better. I
can-
like reading history.
Yeah. Read about it. You'll be pleasantly. You'll be surprised. on
Everybody has
who they
homework.
think or what type of person that did it.
Royalty. I guarantee it was royalty.
Somebody with
Everybody
some,
has
somebody
homework
with
now.
some priority and access. I will tell you that. If you look up how he was doing it, his victims, you'll be like, and then you kind of be like, how he never got caught. It makes a little bit of sense, all right?
Yeah.
Just a
I think
tad.
it was more like political attention.
I think the person that like with everything behind Jack the Ripper, who he was killing, why he was killing, I think he had a because of course
A
nobody
vendetta against prostitutes.
yeah, nobody condoned of it. I think he had an issue with prostitutes. Definitely had an issue with prostitutes. And
Yeah.
he thought he was ridding the world of, that type of.
Or was
But
it like religious reasons?
Him?
Yeah.
I think there was something to it, but he probably thought he would never get in trouble. He probably thought he would never get
Well, he
caught.
didn't.
Even if
He
he
didn't
did
get
get
caught.
caught, some say he would never got in trouble. He would never got locked up.
Let's see.
Duke of Clarence and Avondale.
But like
Mm.
just the way he was killing them, there's a certain way he killed them.
You know who he
Well, I have to don't.
You gotta, I'm telling you, man. Like you gotta, you
can't
gotta,
just,
like if you
tell me
like
now.
research it, you'll be like, dang, that's kind of weird. You'd be like, you probably would think of, you probably would be like trying to act
Now I'm like really intrigued.
like the body placement, the slits.
the son of Edward VII of
You know what
Britain.
I'm saying?
Okay, well, I have not done my
It's
research.
interesting, man. It's,
No, I'm saying he was a suspect.
of course, it's probably a ton
Yeah.
of suspects, man. But like just how
Like,
it was
who
done.
wasn't
you know what I'm
a,
saying?
who wasn't a suspect, and
Walter Sickert was an artist.
Hey, would you
everybody
be weird if you see,
you've
if you see
given
my
like
name on
people
there?
homework.
Lewis Carroll.
That'd be weird if you like. This says Antonio Jackson.
Whoa, there it is
And
right
welcome
there.
to our
I was
true
joking.
crime
I'm just joking.
podcast.
It just got creepy in this whole room.
And,
That's it.
wait,
Time to
and
go
welcome
home.
to
Yeah.
our true crime podcast.
There's a cold.
Why is that door locked over there?
All of a sudden, start breathing cold air out. Like, wow, this guy.
Oh man.
Hey,
Speaking
so
of, like, I've been learning to do
Oh, let's not go there.
hot yoga.
No,
well, hot yoga.
let's not go there. Let's not. Hold on, let's not
and,
go there.
Like, become a psychic medium.
Let's not
That's
go
been
there.
a lot-
You doing
a lot
that?
of fun.
Let's not
Yeah,
go
I
there,
told
man.
you about
You know,
that
you-
like a while ago.
You did say
though.
that.
I
Hey, you
did.
know what, man? We were getting ready to have on a medium. We still need to put her on, man. It's been man scheduling for.
No, for sure. I like
would.
to.
I would like for you to
scheduling-
do that. I think
Scheduling's
it
been
would be
crazy
a-
with
a
us, but
total
yeah, we gotta
blast.
get her. We gotta get her on, man.
I think that would be a total blast.
What you got next, man?
Man, so I don't know. Did you guys look into the? Which one do you guys want to hit? I know we were talking about.
Let's do the what women want in bed and 20 things you should know.
Did you read that article? Did anybody read these articles?
No, she already knows
I
the answers
skimmed-
to it. I guess.
Well, you all said
It's
that.
gonna be 20 things Freya wants. That's what it is.
Yeah, I better
You
pay
all were
attention.
looking. You all were talking about how you wanted a female
Yeah, we did. We did say that.
perspective. So
Thank you for remembering that, Freya.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. That is exactly what I'm here for tonight.
Let me see if I can pull this.
She's
up,
lying,
man.
but
It
it
is.
sounds good.
I am lying, but
This
that's
article.
what makes this show more interesting.
Yeah, here we go. 20 things. Number 2 is the joint initiative.
It is a joint initiative.
What's number 1? Oh, have confidence in yourself, of course, man. I don't like that one.
Uh,
What do women like about sex? Freya?
everything. Sex is awesome.
Hmm.
Sex is absolutely
Number 5, take it out the bedroom.
yes.
Is that true?
Yes. Don't you agree, Morgan?
What?
Take it out of the bedroom.
Take what? I'm not
Like
listening.
go out. Sometimes think outside of the box.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Like on a cold slab of the garage floor.
Oh.
It's cold.
That's cold, but like on a cold night in the back seat of a car, and that's kind of fun.
I hate cars, man. It's hard to move around.
No
man.
doubt.
Oh no! Don't
That was
don't
like,
say no doubt. That was fun. That's
Oh my god, you're
fun.
talking in high school.
bring in sex toys. I'm a little bit indifferent when it comes to these sex toys.
Are you? I
No
don't.
reason
I,
why,
they don't
man.
bother me.
'Cause I've been there, and it's like, I guess some girls use it to get going, right?
Yep.
And so you're like, I remember one time I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom first. I came back, she was midway through that thing, man.
She's keeping it warm for you, man.
Hey, man, I was
So-
almost jealous of that little thing.
Let
Oh
me
man,
give-
hey, she's just keeping your place warm, man.
So I should give an analogy, and I don't know if people are into cars or not, but like diesel engines take a long time to warm up, but once they get
Are you
going,
comparing the female anatomy to a diesel engine, man?
She sure
I
is.
sure am. But once they get
That's
warm,
not good because diesel engines like they go all don't they go?
Nah, they're very efficient.
Yeah, but don't they usually run pretty long?
They run forever.
So
And
what
they
am I supposed to
go-
do? I'm supposed to be I can't keep up with a diesel engine. Not at my age.
I'm just saying that once they get going, They can go.
Diesel's oil based. It lubricates the engine real good.
We were good off basic. Way off.
I'm just saying.
You did directly into the mechanic part.
I'm
of
just
it.
saying, like
Yeah, we gotta
the
Look, man. Hey,
camshafts all messed up,
hey,
man.
you know what? Hey, man, keep my spot warm. I'll be right back. That's what she
Yeah.
was doing, man.
or it's a great foreplay thing.
Huh.
It is
But
a
if-
very good warm up.
But it can't be. It
You know,
can't,
you
it
stretch.
can't- but it can't overtake.
Okay, shouldn't overtake.
Okay, all right. That's
But you stretch before you run. It's a good stretch.
Not Antonio. You don't stretch before you run, do you? Man?
sometimes.
Do you?
But it's
Or
a
a
nice,
special
good
occasion.
I never do.
stretch before
Air
you
Force,
run,
like,
or
let's stretch. No, let's take off.
it's a good
long as
stretch
you're young,
before you run or
I never
before you
stretch.
work out, or it's
I will
a
now,
good,
though.
good warm up.
I will. Hey, at 40 years old, I will stretch down before running.
Oh,
I
number
can-
9. Enjoy the quickies.
Yes, always enjoy the quickies.
How do you feel about that?
I love quickies.
Number 10. Lingerie is not for the quick second.
No,
I don't like it. Oh man, lingerie's got it's like
lingerie is good, and
It is nice
fun,
to look at,
Yeah, and,
but
and feel.
It is
And that's
also
about
nice
it.
to
And feel.
feel.
and then it
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
right off, man.
But it also
I'll leave it
comes,
on,
can
man.
come. It can either stay
Oh, you
on
like
or
the-
it can fall.
Like
Like
a
it,
lacy.
it's good for
Nylon.
both.
Nylon. Leave them. If you have nylons on, ladies, leave them on.
Make some. What did it say? Make some
But
too.
I'm talking about.
Oh,
stockings.
make sure to invest in lube. I'm not really big on
Yes,
lube.
always invest in it.
Women don't want to fake anything. That's a damn lie.
Well, actually, we don't. We don't. want-
Yeah.
They don't. The
Hold on.
intention
Want
is to
to?
never.
That's number 12, man.
And want to? I think that's probably accurate.
The
that they don't want
intention is to not make anything.
to. Do
but-
they?
Sometimes I believe that they do.
Oh, they can show you what they want. Now this, I like. Show me. You know what I'm saying?
You from Missouri?
The show me state.
That's right.
man.
I've seen Morgan.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that because
done
sometimes you
Morgan, I've
never.
told Morgan.
Some people don't know. I mean, and then some people, as you get, I mean, when you're younger, you want different things. When you're older, you don't want those same things.
I am very firm.
Yeah.
I have a good philosophy that you should be able to tell your partner what you like, what you don't like, and where to find all the
Just
birthday
pay.
parts.
Look, just pay attention to movements, and you'll figure it out.
yeah.
Number
It-
14, talk to her during sex. I'm not a really good dirty talker, man.
It
is
doesn't
not-
have to
It
be.
doesn't have to be dirty.
Just like you like that, you don't like that. Any kind of talk.
Nah, I'm not really good.
Sweet
I'm not really-
nothings, small whispers,
You want me to go
anything.
get some pickle juice from the kitchen?
Hey. I gotta go to the store later. Do you
You
need
like that?
anything?
Huh?
You like that? You don't like
That's
that?
funny. I don't know. I've never been like a big talker, man. I'm like a creep, like.
Sometimes that's okay too.
Sometimes they want it, man.
Oh, make her feel good about herself. That's number 15.
Yeah, or like this is the same kind of like talk. You're beautiful. That doesn't.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah, and I feel like that she should be able to say the same things back
True.
to you guys.
Number 16, make her feel loved even outside of the bedroom. I think we talked about that.
Mm,
Oh, stop.
no, hold on. No, hold on. That's only for like if you're in a relationship with somebody.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Sex is just
I don't know if that's
you ain't
a,
gotta be in a relationship with
I don't
somebody
know
to
if
have
that's
sex.
a bedroom thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
I
look
think
at
that's-
it.
I think they kind of ran out of stuff and they put that on there. Like this one, 17. Courting is not a lost art. Though. What the hell does courting have to do? If you've done your job, if you're doing the do. So I don't understand why
Yeah,
that's even on that.
if you're
I mean, you can
smashing,
buy
yo,
it.
if you're smashing, you already passed court.
Yeah.
I
Number
mean, you can
18.
smash and dash.
Do
so.
not sell. Excuse me. Do not be selfish.
Do not sell. He said,
No, don't be selfish.
Yeah, man.
No.
Share the love, guys.
"Yeah,
Reciprocate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If she's showing you, you show her.
exactly. But then that should go for you ladies. Like if he's showing you, definitely show him. Like, don't be
Yeah,
selfish.
and ladies, don't have him down there for like 30 minutes.
No.
unless he wants to be."
If he wants to be down there, but
Unless he wants to be.
definitely don't
Hey, some-
don't be selfish.
Some of us like being down there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but don't be selfish yourself.
Number 19, alcohol is not the world's greatest aphrodisiac.
Alcohol?
Yeah.
No, alcohol is a charge.
Sometimes.
Because remember I said
Yeah.
intoxication is what? No consent. Thanks.
I
Shout
want to
out
read
Air
this one. It
Force.
says, sometimes you can bet you will not be on this list, but the things girls like during sex is a drunken partner. Alcohol is not an aphrodisiac, nor can it achieve an orgasm with high blood alcohol levels. If you were out having a good time and come home feeling like you want to participate, oh, okay. Drunken sex is the least pleasurable for women. I don't know.
I guess they're talking whiskey dick.
I don't
They
know,
might
man.
be talking about that, but
I don't know, man. Because Hennessy dick is something different.
But
man.
Hennessy and whiskey, two different drinks, though.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
You know
know.
what
I mean, like
Mm.
I've been,
Hennessy's a cognac, ain't it?
Yeah.
I've been kind
It's-
of, I've been
it's-
wasted.
it's
and
from
had a lot of
grapes.
fun.
What'd you say?
It's from grapes.
Oh, you think it's grapes? Is that what does it? The grapes?
See, I don't know, because whiskey's corn, you know.
I think what they're talking about in this article is like you're crazy wasted, where maybe you don't want to get puked on,
Sloppy drunk.
like sloppy drunk,
Dang, I ain't
where
been sloppy
a
drunk since I
lot
was
of
like 20.
a lot of motion in the ocean
That's what
can
probably the women say. Wrong hole.
a lot of motion in the ocean can really
I
lead
gotta
to
laugh out of
somebody
it.
getting motion sick, and then you
True.
get puked on. You know, like in the movies where like you just barfed on me.
There's also an
Uh,
age limit to this list too, man. Because I'm pretty sure people on this list are not 35 and up.
Maybe not. Just
Huh.
I don't know if you
Probably
happen to
not.
pass this article and you're reading it, use your best judgment. Because if she looks really wasted or you're really wasted and either one of you feel like you could puke, don't do it.
Get out of there, guys. Nobody needs to be having wasted stuff.
No, nobody wants to be barfed on.
Number
Or-
20, don't fall into a rut. Most women don't want to develop a routine of when sex is due. I don't agree with this. I think there should be at least some type of scheduling.
Do you?
Let me get Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday. Can I get something, man? Or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
I like random.
Yeah, I'm more spontaneous.
I like spontaneous sex.
Spontaneous sex is okay.
I mean, I do I don't know that we expect.
I mean, I'm
it.
not saying
I
let's
would
have a
like-
night. Like, hey, we gotta have it this night.
Okay.
But can I get at least 2 to 3 times a week? Or
Oh,
something?
for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Maybe I said it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking more like 2 to 3
I
nights.
thought
a
you meant
week.
like at 2:00 on
No.
Sunday.
no.
Calendar, ding, ding, ding. iPhone beeping. Like, oh, it's time to go. 15 minute till appointment. You know what I mean?
Like I was reading that article about what's her name, Pippin, his wife, or his ex-wife.
Yeah.
said they used to have sex 4 times a night, every day for like 20 years of their marriage or something like that.
It still wasn't enough for her. She's got Scottie Pippen Jr.'s friends.
Like, that's
Holy-
a lot of sex, man.
Holy moly.
Scottie Pippen Sr., though.
That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot of sex, man. Like, I don't even know if I want to have that much sex. Man. That's a lot of sex. Twice.
That's Pippen Jr.'s teammates.
But you gotta think these guys are world class athletes. I'm pretty sure. they
Ain't she
know.
ain't she smashing one of his teammates?
Nah, she's dating Jordan's son. Ain't she? Is she done with him?
No, I don't know. I thought she was
I don't know.
dating a guy on the Lakers.
That is, that's a lot.
Remember, I said he walked in the locker room and said, "Hey, son, remember that?"
Yeah, that would be. I think that's somebody else. Is that somebody else? I don't know.
Oh, Pippen Jr.
I
for
don't
sure.
know. But that's a
I will
lot.
say this, man.
Funny though.
That's a lot of sex.
That's a lot.
4 times a day for 20 years.
Every night.
God damn.
That's a champ right there for either one of them.
Probably,
I'm calling bullshit on that.
I am too.
I'm calling bullshit.
That's FUBAR.
Like you drained, man. You
Yeah.
drained.
Yeah, I'm calling
man.
bullshit,
You know what I'm saying?
Scottie Pippen.
I don't care what
That's
type
bullshit.
of world class athlete you are. You get drained. You're like a zombie at that particular time.
This is Jordan doing 8 times tonight because
That's
Jordan was double the
crazy.
athlete as you.
That's a crazy amount of sex, man. I don't think at that point that is falling into a rut.
Don't get me wrong. Pippen was good in his own right, but
And
Yes.
Dennis Rodman
I
was
guess
doing
Jordan's
what,
getting
12
8
times
times.
because
Ah,
he
you
was
know.
trying to outdo everybody.
You know, Dennis was in there. There's no telling how long, how many times he went through that, man. You know. Yeah, but yeah. What
A lot. That's too much.
did you didn't read that?
I mean,
article,
there
did you?
is so much. There is.
she did.
I skimmed through it, but there is
I need to look that other
there
article up
is
about her.
such a
them
thing
saying
as
that.
too much.
That's definitely a lot, man. I'll say that.
I mean, people say there's no such thing as too much, but that there is such a thing as too much, and that is too much.
Hey, you know what they? You know what though? Today is a National Goof Off Day. Do you know that?
Sounds about.
So, also as young as you feel day.
I feel pretty good today.
Yeah, let me look. I gotta pull it up. Yeah, that's what it says.
That is exactly
Today
what it
is
says.
International
four
Talk
times a
Like
night.
William Shatner Day.
I can't talk like William Shatner, but shout out
Today
to William
is
Shatner.
National Donald Day. You should
Well,
call your brother.
No, I will not call my brother, and I will not give him a
It
shout
says
out.
on National
but-
Donald Day, let's celebrate and appreciate every Donald in the world.
Well, shout out to my dad.
Yeah.
She says she never had a day off for 23 years.
Who?
That's crazy.
Scottie Pippen's wife.
man.
Had
Scotty
sex
was in,
for 4 times a day.
Scotty was in here getting that's crazy. She said always had sex 4 times a night. I had sex 4 times a night every night, and I never had a day off for 23 years.
God. What?
That's crazy.
Would you
Well,
consider
she
her
had
being a
children.
sex slave?
She had
Yes.
children,
Hey,
so she had
would
to have
would
a
she be
day
a,
off.
would she
That's
be
a
a,
lot.
hold on, serious question.
That's a lot, man.
Would she be a sex slave? Seriously.
Oh no, she was getting paid
Uh,
handsomely.
I'm just saying because I mean that's
I would
all she was
consider her-
doing for 22 years.
I would
Does it
consider
sound
her-
like?
Yes.
And she's gorgeous, by the way.
That's still. I would. The answer to your question would be. I would say yes,
Thanks,
just
guy.
because.
You slut dog.
Just
Hey.
because you're married to a basketball star
You know-
and you're getting, you're helping him spend his money doesn't mean you're being
Nah,
paid
you're right.
handsomely.
Today's, speaking of athletes, today's JJ Watt's birthday.
Is it? I'm a huge fan of JJ Watt.
Yeah, for sure. He's
Yeah,
a, he's a
JJ
good
Watt.
human being, man.
He's a great human being. I love JJ Watt.
World Water Day. I'm not kidding.
I love War Water Day. That sounds like a great day.
Yeah. You know, it's,
So today in Day Hip Hop, man. Today, Malik Taylor, better known as Phife Dawg, of Tribe Called Quest, died. All right, March 22nd, 2016. R.I.P. to Phife Dawg. We're gonna play some Phife Dawg
RIP, $5.
on the way out.
7 years.
By the way, we don't own the rights to any song we play on our podcast.
Nope.
But I'm definitely a avid hip hop head. So that is today in the hip hop for Phife Dawg. Also, Pharoah Monch album. He released his 3rd album today, March 22nd, 2011. Man, I'm still in awe of this article, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm still in awe of it. That's crazy to me, man.
Oh,
Get a chance,
crazy.
we'll try to
And-
just share that article on our website. Yeah.
real quick, you talked earlier about the NIT.
3 years.
Hey,
Michael Jordan's number. She was doing Michael Jordan numbers. 23 years. And it just so happens she ended off with Michael Jordan's son.
What?
hey, and how old is she now? 45?
48, man.
Ah, she was
Dang.
with him with 45. though?
48. And she was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. I'm looking at her right now. That's crazy.
Hold on. She's 48.
She's 48 years old.
When did they divorce? When she was 45?
I don't know when they divorced. That's a good question.
Jordan's number 45.
Oh, they had 3 kids: Scottie Pippen Jr., Justin Pippen, and Preston Pippen.
Well, then she had a
Yeah,
break.
all sons. Damn.
Hey, you know, remember earlier I asked if Kentucky won any NITs?
What a great guy.
They did. They claim them as national titles because they were national titles back then.
Oh, okay.
1946. They lost in 47. Louisville won in 56. Kentucky won in 76. And that's the last time that they were there and won. But yeah, it was an article about the NIT. Thought I'd
Yeah.
share it.
Sorry, you guys. I know we stayed on that Pippen thing longer than what we should have. I'm just amazed by it.
No worries.
So,
No, you didn't bother me none. I just
what I will talk about next week,
can't
I really want to
imagine
talk
that
about
number.
Man, neither can I. I don't think I would survive. I think I would have to be taking like a ton of multivitamins, Like,
Blue pills, man.
yeah, man. Like my vitamin intake and fruit intake would be extremely up. Like I would have to be tip top for that, and I don't even think I can carry on.
You're talking like Ironman, like athlete, triathlon.
I remember when I was younger.
Maybe that's why she's so hot still.
That's probably what it is. All that cardio. You know, they say having sex, that's where you burn the most fat. You burn.
I won't
Maybe
say it.
they're on-
I won't say it.
Maybe they're on to something.
I won't say it. I won't say it. I was gonna say she moisturizes,
This man,
but I mean,
skin is amazing. Her
he
skin
was
is-
Scotty was probably an amateur painter too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I do want to talk about next week is can eating healthy make you happy, man? It's one of those 7 superfoods that can actually make you feel good. I think that's one of the things we want to discuss.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of them for fruit on that list I absolutely love, man. So that's why I was like intrigued by it. But yeah, man, another great episode. Shout out to our affiliate Trackstar DJs. That's Trackstar DJs with an S at gmail.com. Shout out to DJ Tony D. Email us at the hospitality room for you at gmail.com. That's the hospitality room, the number 4, the letter U at gmail.com. On Twitter, hit us up on Room Hospitality, at Room Hospitality. Instagram, at the Hospitality Room. Facebook, hit us up, Hospitality Room as well. Send us a message, email us, let us know what you want to hear. If you're interested in coming on, please send us a message. We would love to have you. And as always, love, peace, and hospitality. It's been a wonderful night with you wonderful people. Thank you for coming through and blessing me with your presence. Like I said, before we get out of here, I will play a song by Phife Dawg, French Kiss, featuring Redman and Ella J. You guys have a wonderful night. Y'all want to say anything before I get over?
Have a good week.
Keep the love and light.
You guys have a wonderful night. Love, peace, and hospitality.
Just dance. Just dance. Just dance. Just dance. Shake that ass. Met this French chick at a bar, face like a supermodel, body like a porn star. Yeah, brain like Einstein, game like AI, stacking that money high. Yeah, girl, you know you a porn star, you should be on my team. Yeah, you know we going far. Yeah.